but Danny is down there somewhere. That's because imagine paddleboarding 2,200 miles from Alaska all the way down to Mexico. Two brothers from Pismo Beach did that and documented the entire experience. They also happen to be the sons of Mayor Shelley Higginbottom. Danny joining us live with both endurance athletes, Casey and Ryan. What an incredible journey, an amazing story to tell for years to come. Danny?
Hey, Stacy. I've just been talking to Ryan and Casey Higginbottom. Their journey is incredible. They went from Alaska all the way down to Mexico, 2,200 miles. And you guys did that in how long?
7 months, 3 days.
7 months and 3 days. That's incredible. So first of all, what gave you the idea to do this?
We were hanging out one night, or just deciding on the next expedition we wanted to go on a big, go on a big trip, do something no one's ever done, and have a big adventure. And we're going back and forth with different ideas, and this one seemed like the. So then I came up with the idea to go for this one,
And it didn't take any coaxing. You were like, "I'm down. Let's do it."
I was down. It was a mutual decision. Here we go, right? Yeah.
So gearing up for that, what kind of preparation went into doing something this extreme?
We did a training schedule made for the Molokai to Oahu paddle, and then we just added on paddles that were more, essentially like more mileage every day and more consecutive days of training that would be more similar to what we did.
And I was just talking to them. You know what's incredible? These guys are new to paddleboarding. They haven't been doing it that long. And they were saying, well, we're not really experts, but I think you guys are experts now, considering what you guys have been doing. That's absolutely incredible. So what did you see while you were out there? What were some of the things that impacted you the most?
I mean, 7 months on the water, you see a little bit of everything. But, I mean, just radical weather everywhere you go. You get the best and the worst of it. You get the full spectrum of weather. And
so
wildlife.
Cold weather at first when you were in Alaska, right?
Oh yeah, did not see that coming. When you show up from Southern California and you go up to Alaska, all of a sudden you realize what the real deal is up there.
So full heavy-duty wetsuit then?
Yeah, we had 4 mil suits with wool on the inside, and then neoprene beanie, 6.5 mil gloves and booties on.
So then as you started traveling south, what kind of wildlife did you encounter?
I mean, you see everything out there in the water: whales, bears, sharks, dolphins, and pretty much everything that you would see. We didn't see any grizzly bears. I think we got lucky there, but we pretty much saw everything else that you would imagine spanning the entire coastline.
And so you made it in over 7 months. You got down to Mexico, and you filmed a ton of footage. We've been showing some of it on the air during this segment. What are you planning on doing next? You have a documentary that you're planning on putting together, right?
Yeah, well, so we're hoping, you never really know timeline with these things, but we're going to try to put all the footage together. We've got something around 2,000 hours of footage.
You want to take a look at their longboards too. They're actually on their second set already. What happened to the first set of longboards? How did they get damaged?
Well, we each broke a board. His was up in Central Oregon. Sneaker set came out of nowhere. It was a really windy day, and you're low on the water, you can't see a whole lot, and set came out of nowhere and cleaned him up pretty good. So. And then Ryan's went when we were landing off Cape Mendocino. It's hit really heavy shore break. I mean, it was just pounding, and it's totally just snapped the board in half. Yeah, it was pretty heavy. But
that's awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to look forward to that documentary. We'll certainly have you guys come back when we get that going if you guys want. And this has been great, but I think one thing that they both emphasize is you've got to be in pretty good shape to handle an expedition like this. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's a big mental thing. Mainly it's mental. I mean, you have to do it, you have to be in decent shape to do it, but it's more of a mental willpower to just keep going every day when things get tough.
All right, Ryan and Casey, thank you so much. Two guys from Pismo Beach. Awesome journey. Stacy, I'm going to send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Danny.